No meat, no hurting animals, not even wolves or bears, and no entering the eastern redwoods. I made a pact with the ghost of a fairy king or something. Anyhow, he set these pretty strict rules in exchange for my life and freedom or whatever. So I'm doing a vegan run, or as vegan as I'm forced to, I guess. I can still, buy honey from the local merchants, right? Right? We are starting a new world and a new challenge. We're going to start this in a warm climate, and I've got a specific seed picked out here. I would like this to be 60 and 150. Smaller land cover, but also the oceans aren't going to be huge. I think that's how this works. We are going with a malefactor for this playthrough, and this is the world we find ourselves in. I have scouted out this particular world, this particular seed. This is a warmer climate because I want there to be redwoods near spawn. And if you look on the map, this is what matters. There is a redwood forest to the east. I don't actually know anything else about this map other than that. I don't know what the stone type is around here. But this is where we are. Oh, we got some nice mushrooms. The stone type over there is actually looking very promising. I need to mark where spawn was, because that is going to be an important point. That's roughly, it's probably closer to here, but I guess we'll see. I think that's fine. This forest, we cannot go here. No go. Because I'm doing a no killing animals run on this side of the woods, and then on the other side of the woods, over here, there is going to be a separate playthrough. When I am wearing these clothes, I am in my vanilla run through, and then when I have the mask on, I'm actually going to be playing a Botania run through. I want to split the two worlds. I think I don't know if this is the greatest way of doing it, but boy, it is windy here. I want to do a new run through with Botania, but I also like having the general vanilla run. Oh, sweet. And we have already a trader. So, 3 rules. 1 is I can't go east of this forest, and that we'll find a way to show that. 2 is I can't hurt any animals. And 3 is I can't eat any meat. I might be flexible with the eating of dairy products and using of leather, so long as I'm not actually hunting the animals myself. If I'm buying it from a trader, I'm gonna say that's alright, because we are gonna need fat. We are gonna need candles, stuff like that. So we're not gonna be doing a perfectly vegan run. Well, hello. Oh my goodness, you look really cool. You are a trader. What is your name? Mustafa. What are you? You are a local goods trader. This is awesome. Already I can buy honey and honeycomb from him. And cabbage seeds, which is probably going to be really good for my quote-unquote vegan run. That is really, really cool. Okay, let's mark this, and we're gonna look around. Local goods trader. Yeah, very good. I'm going to mark my traders with purple. There we go. Given that is as much as possible a vegetarian vegan run, I am going to need a lot of flax, because my armor is mostly going to be made out of, unfortunately, out of flax fibers. So that's where that is right now. All right, let's make some stone tools and get exploring and get collecting. I'm so excited for this new world, this new challenge. Normally I'd be very excited by the sound of bees, but I don't think I'll be able to make use of the bees in this playthrough, because I think harvesting their skips would technically count as killing the animals, which I'm again not allowed to do. Okay, this is going to become an issue. Red wine cap. I will happily. Oh, I don't have a. I've gotten so busy with my explanation of things that I haven't even bothered to actually make my first knife. All right, we gotta gather up some inventory. That's first on the list. Let's gather up some inventory. Oh, we got some noisy crickets over here. Ooh, I don't like that noise. All right, I'll come back for this flax. Okay, this is great. I need to go and get some cattails. Actually, probably towards the water makes the most sense. Got a lot of thatch. I hope we have a lot of cattails as well. So pick up some of this. Right. Always that first basket makes a big difference. Alright, that's enough for my first hand basket at least, so our inventory will not be so stuck. Oh, here we go. Plenty more. I'm going to collect up some of these and pick up as much flint as I can. It is great having so many pine trees near spawn. I'm definitely going to mark a bunch of these. Oh my goodness, what is this? Are we in a sandstorm? Okay, I'm not gonna... That is some wild weather. It's a huge windstorm. Man, that is really cool. Alright, so cattails and flax. Cattails and flax is my main goal for day one. Finding cattails, flax. I'll hopefully find some copper. I'll hopefully find some clay in the meantime. Oh, this is good. Oh, go away. Those guys can climb up. Okay, we'll mark this. Mark this as a cave. We'll come back to that. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, so this spawning area is actually a nice microbiome for plants, I think, like grains. I don't know if they produce them more often or if it's just easier to see them. But like a big part of this early game is going to be getting as big of a flax farm as I can and staying away from those. Okay, look at that. Alright, so much more flax. This is great. More caves. Watch out about those. Even with some of the settings changed, the game is still a little bit laggy. I hope that's not from the mod I installed on here. And for clarification, there is one mod installed in this playthrough, and in this vanilla run, you won't be seeing it. It's the Botania mod. I'm going to be playing a parallel Botania run over on this side of things, over on the east of those trees. And that's why I can't go over there. Okay, wolves already, and I can't hurt wolves. I can't fight back. So I have to stay over here. I'm not allowed to hurt any animals. And in return, I get to live. I get to hopefully thrive out here. Alright, I think... Well, let's just take some parsnip seeds too. We'll focus on agriculture early, I think. And I, as of yet, haven't seen... Okay. It's good to have fennel seeds, but I'm worried I won't get anything from that. We'll be back here. Let's just dip our heads over here, see if we find any more neat little plants. I want, again, as much flax as possible, because that's going to be really important for this playthrough, more than usual. So I'll keep on looking. I definitely won't turn my nose down at turnips either. Found in last playthrough I started planting way too late. And that proved to be detrimental. I made it through the winter, so it was all fine, but like felt sketchy. As a malefactor, these spots are more interesting to me than for most, but I'm running out of inventory space right now, and what I really need is to find more cattails, so I'm going to keep on looking. This is a really cool landscape. I never go south, and because I'm splitting this world between two separate playthroughs, I don't want spawn to be too far from, you know, where I'd like it to be. I think we're close. I think we're close to spawn here. That's fine. Okay. Gotta mark all the mushrooms. I will need more mushrooms, I think. Look at this. And it's got such a nice landscape to it. Like, it's such a nice color. Very rich. I've never done a warmer run. I've never been in a place I think there's still bears here, I assume. I saw some wolves earlier. Can't fight any of them, so I will be running away from everything. and just generally trying to avoid anything dangerous, anything sketchy. Let's see, what do we have over here? This looks like a type of plant or flower I haven't seen before. Let's go see. Every single cattail. Every cattail is sacred. We'll take them all. Thank you, cattails. Rice! Oh, cool. Okay, so that's another K nutrient, just like flax. So that's not the best thing, but I want it. I kind of want this rice. I'm gonna say here, deer. That's funny. I'm gonna put, yeah, I'll put that there. All right. It is a low day in terms of temporal instability, so we shouldn't be getting too many baddies at this point. But that said, I think I want to head back to the trader. I'm seeing something over here. It looks like maybe it's just the sunset. Oh yeah, that's nice. Oh, and more cattails. Again, the cattails are going to be very important. I'll have to make some sort of structure at spawn. Is spawn just 0 and 0? That's something that I've actually never tested. I've never double checked. That would make sense, but I legitimately just don't know. Alright, let's make one more basket. There we go. Continue getting these. Got enough food for now. Nothing in my offhand, you see. So this is the start. By the end of today, I want to have a bit of a base and definitely a farm started. I think in order to do that, I am going to need a lot more sticks, probably, or stones. I'm near that big granite field, so I could actually make a fairly large farm there. Fence. I should have a fairly large fence set up out of that. Okay, I will take every last cattail because I'm going to want it. It is daytime again. Slept at 9. Out? Already out of my... Oh, that's a shiver. I want to go south. I want to head over to spawn. Spawn is up here. Oh. Okay, that shiver left. I'm going to gather as much rye as I can to... I think that making bread will be a pretty big priority early on here. Do I have any berries on these bushes? Excellent. Okay, berries will be my friend in the early game, that's for sure. Still haven't found any clay, but I'm gonna just keep on picking up rocks. I think I'll go. Well, I'm gonna put a couple chests down at spawn, because that's where we'll be returning back to frequently. I want to make a spawn base, and then we can expand as we go. I think 00 should be blueberry bush. Do we have it? No, not yet. This here. Which side? No, here. There. This is this is spawn. This is spawn right here, and I'm gonna put a reed chest right in the middle. I will make 2 more of these chests, maybe. Oh, that's all I can. I'll put 2 more here, side by side, so I know which one is spawn. I'll put seeds and agricultural things in one. Now, what counts as agricultural? These, I guess. Alright, and then we'll put other assorted bits over here. Alright, up here, these are always useful early on. Getting vines is huge, but getting sticks is it's maybe more important. I think that's larch down there. Let's go. Let's gather all the vines, because getting rope. Having rope, if we find an ocean, I would love to sail around a little bit. That's the other kind of side goal to this is I would like to have a sailing sort of situation. Sailing, not saline. All right, yes, our first cracked vessel, or malefactors tend to get a little bit extra. That's quartz chunk. That's one of the worst things I could find. Why are we here? To punch a tree to get some sticks. That's the purpose. I should make an axe. Get this all done a lot faster. Alright, let's make our knife. Get some more cattails, because I saw them. Maybe make an axe. Cut down some trees. This'll be the way to start, I suppose. Still finding very precious little in terms of the resources we need, but oh well. I'm gonna make some flint tools just so I have them. Probably worth gathering as much medium fertility soil as I can right now. I'll have to eventually. Nice to have this much medium fertility soil here at least. Gonna go through a lot of shovels, I think, in these first couple days. Well, I'm digging up some dirt. I might as well go back and do some terraforming at spawn. I got to spawn and I thought my baskets was a grizzly bear. I got so upset. Oh well. No, it's not. It's just baskets. Alright, let's gather up as much of this dirt as we can. Because I think I want to make the, what's that packed dirt, like the really packed dirt? Rammed earth. I think I want to make a sort of fort out of rammed earth. Okay, I've made some packed dirt. I'm gonna make some rammed earth. Oh, I'm not gonna deal with this. I think... Oh, once you have the rammed earth, you just... Now it's different type of rammed earth. I think that looks so cool. And this is the one that looks even more... I know we should probably change this up a little bit. And put these up here. Just get a bit of a fort going. We'll change the overall structure of this in time. 4x4, 5x5. Yeah, we'll start a 5x5. Here's the 5th, and there. Put these up a little bit higher. And this is just to have a safe space to spawn. Now we can't get into it yet. Can you just punch rammed earth pretty well? Sweet. Okay, that helps. I'm hungry. And I see some mushrooms. It's a shame to eat a bunch of raw mushrooms, but it's a nice vegetable snack for us to enjoy. So, I will enjoy it. I won't feel guilty. I will stay alive. Middle of the day, where should we go? I am curious what is west, so I'm going to head west and do as much exploration as I can in the next, couple hours in game time and gather as much of these important resources, cattails and seeds. Okay, got them all. Let's go. Now that... Oh, that's like a deer type thing. I had no idea what that was. New climate, new animals. Really, really neat. Suppose it doesn't hurt to keep an eye on the ground too while I'm exploring. Always need, I figure, more flint. I learned that the hard way last time. So I always need more flint, and I always need, well, right now, all sorts of rocks, and I would love to find some copper soon. Not good. Alright, well, thankfully it's decent temporal, but my food issue just got worse. Ouch. Not good, not good. Alright, continuing on. Let's see what's over this horizon. See this? Okay, this looks like the type of area where we're gonna find a bunch of things that we want. Like these. Got sunflowers. You must be able to make, I guess, are any of these? And nutrient, I'll take them. It seems like if I need to start them now, or they won't grow in time. Alright, I stayed out trying to gather things till it was pretty dark, and now I've found myself realizing that I'm not done out here, but I also don't want to go home so early. Not just yet. Alright, let's get some more sunflower seeds. Pick up as much of this as I can. Alright, still grabbing cattails. As many cattails as I can. And try not to extinguish this torch. Probably worth heading home at this point since I can't see anything. Might as well go do a little bit of base building, and if I can't see anything, you definitely can't either. I want to make a building out of wattle and daub, but that's maybe getting a little bit ahead of myself. There we go. Let's put this over here so nothing spawns out here. Put these over here so nothing spawns over here. Maybe I'll have to cover those up. Yeah, I would like to work with wattle and daub, and there's a type of kind of outpost. This shape is reminding me of it. There's a type of outpost close to where, like out on the east coast, I should say, where it's almost like a shack, almost a mushroom-shaped shack. I have to go look up what the what it's actually called. I saw one while I was out on a visit in kind of one of these touristy towns down on the east coast, but we will see. I would like to kind of make it that way. It's kind of an outpost where you like keep your stuff, keep supplies, and the military would be garrisoned if they needed to, retreat to a certain spot. That's kind of what I want to set up here, and it's, going to be kind of a boxy style. But I think it could work with, some wattle and daub, this rammed earth on the bottom, change some of this rammed earth out. But for now, I think the main priority I should be having is planting these 90 flax seeds I found already. That's actually really surprising. I got so lucky wandering around in the dark. I found a shocking amount of flax. You see, I don't have a ton of flax fibers, but interestingly enough, I already have enough flax twine to make a linen, which is kind of cool. So I think what I'm going to do, because we need water to start our farm, one of these lakes nearby should be good. This one is not big enough to do what we need. But there's no rule saying we can only make one. This one's a bit bigger. Also, probably not quite what we need. Size-wise, down to the east, and we're approaching the forest. I know we're forbidden from going to the forest. But we're... size-wise, that one's probably better for what we actually need. Okay, the pigs, just so long as you don't become aggressive. But hopefully I can avoid you. Alright, this looks like we're getting dangerously close to forbidden territory. Oh, I must have used up my knife. I'm gonna get some of these cattails out of here and I think maybe start a farm in this particular spot. I think this would be a nice spot to maybe make our first farm. Okay, so just this plot right here. That is a half a stack. I'm just gonna put this here, those there. I think I'm making that right. Good. So this is enough farmland when I finish this for a full stack of crops. And I think if we make 2 stacks of crops to begin with, it, you know, a little bit tedious, but way better than not having enough crops. And we can put a fence around this, I think, pretty easily. I'm just gonna expand it slightly in this direction, just so that we use all of the water that is available to us. This is all medium fertility soil. That is lucky. Alright, let's expand one more. This'll be our main farm. Not too far from spawn. This is the start of some good stuff. Good. Chop these away, remove some of this dirt. Now I'll need to get to hoeing. And also, I think we should go up north and gather some rocks, because we're going to need a lot of fence posts for all of this. I'm in the picking up all the rocks stage of this game. Well, let's just see. Let's just see what's down in this little spot. Got some bony dirt. That's actually going to be useful. Alright, let's keep on picking up rocks, I guess. And avoid that. Nope. I'm not dealing with you. Not because I have to. Because I don't want to. I do want blueberries, though. Or blackcurrants? Yay. This has got to be one of the best things in the game, is like hitting these boulders. You just get a bunch of rocks. That's really, really nice for gathering certain building materials. And that's what zones like this are really nice for. You can just come out here, pick up all the rocks, pick up all the flint. A lot of sand up here, that's great. Hopefully, while we're looking for rocks, we actually find copper or some other precious material. That would be very nice. I find granite is a hard stone to find other things in, though. Oh well. We haven't been this far north either, so we'll keep our eyes open and see what's down this way. But meanwhile, let's collect a pocket full of rocks. All right, how many of these make? Okay, it's 6 to 1. We're gonna need a lot more of those stones. Oop. I have been noticing the leg spikes are not awesome. If only I could upgrade my RAM in some sort of, you know, affordable manner. Try to get enough of these. that we can not think about stones for a little while, but I also want to make a lot of walking paths, so... And I imagine... Okay, let's see. Let's see here. Dub. Let's see. What do I need for dub? I need sand, clay, okay, and grass. So I still haven't found any clay. But I might want to pick up some sand, but my inventory is full. Okay. I won't bother with sand just yet, but I will keep hitting... Oh, okay, so this is potentially worth noting as a flint zone. I don't actually know. I'm gonna just say, look here for flint. I'll come here later and look for flint. We've got another resin, which will be nice. Sap. Alright, let's pick it up. Why not? Oh, no way. Okay. I know last playthrough I was convinced that I had found rapids, but this is... this is definitely rapids. Okay. This feels like a low mountain for them. Where are we? We're very close to spawn. Oh, this is extremely, extremely good. Extremely good. Oh yeah, let's mark this. Let's mark this. Rapids. That's awesome. Okay, that's gonna make such a big difference this playthrough. Alright. Great, we found, oh, a huge copper, well, hopefully a huge copper deposit, but this looks extremely promising. 5, 6, amazing. Okay, that's our first copper located. We'll come back here close to our base. That's nice to know, and excellent. We mostly need one. I just need one of these spots to get started, because like I am legitimately willing to pan for 30 minutes if it means I can get my copper tools. But none of that matters until I find clay. Getting darker. Alright. We'll make one more little set here of fence posts, and then we'll pick up as many more rocks as we can on our way back. Keeping our eyes on the ground. Haven't found any other traders out this way, so... But yes, I would like to have enough rocks to feel like I can put paths between everything. Because we will be doing lots of running around, and I also just think I'm going to care more about how things look in this playthrough, and I wish I had... Oh! Clay is what I was going to say. Let's see what we've got over here. We've got some more bony soil. Usually a good thing to have. Do I have granite cobblestone? Let's just dig around here. I didn't know that sticks could go in my offhand. I just noticed that's where they've been going. Interesting. Wow, there is so much thatch around here. Like, I just passed through that thatch. There's this thatch over here. I think I'm going to have to be building my roof, at least the initial, out of thatch. It feels so time consuming, but I think we've probably got the time and space to do it this playthrough. Right. Heading closer. Pigs. I'm astounded. Oh, that I'm starving? Not really. I'm astounded I still haven't found any clay. And that is starting to worry me. Oh well, we'll focus on getting this farm started. I think that needs to be my first priority, so that's growing while I do everything else. Alright. Based on previous run-throughs, I'm gonna need many more hose than I expect at the beginning. I need all the hose, or at least 3. I need 3 hose. Oh, we have peat right here next to the farm. That's good. Now we just need clay. I wonder. I don't want to go into those woods. Those woods are forbidden. But I do want to see what else is in the area. Okay. I want this to not look stupid. I want it to be a bit cleaner than it is right now. I also don't want animals to be able to run in here. That's a bit beauty berry. I've never once heard of beauty berries before. Did I just kill it? I got some plantings. Okay, I'll try planting those. I'll see. We'll see how those grow. Okay, so here, I'll need to make some adjustments. We'll put there. Okay, I'll need to move these aside. I don't want animals being able to get into my crops. That's the whole reason behind this. I want to be able to set it and forget it, at least for a week in game. And if animals are gonna start sneaking over, then I'll be in trouble. So, okay. Let's put these down here. I have to torch some stuff up too. This is probably the first time I've ever made... Okay, move those aside. Yeah, we'll take some peat. First time I've ever made a farm not right next to my base. I'm pretty much always... Wait, where is this? Oh, that's awkward. You can try to get around. I'm trying to get around. But yeah, this is the first time I'm making this type of base, type of farm, not right all the way around my base. So might be a little bit awkward to get to, but I'll put a stone path between here and my base. I think it's close enough. I don't know if the game sound is high enough for you to hear that, but I am not going to be able to stay out here for very long. Because I have some friends coming to visit soon. And I can't, I need to make some armor. I can't handle anything. I can't attack animals, but I don't think I can also fight off drifters just yet. I also shouldn't make this in such a way that I can't get out. I'll need a gate, probably. Okay, I'll have to come back during the day. Where shall we put this? Okay. Alright, if we play our cards right, drifters won't be able to get to us. Maybe. Get rid of some of this dirt. Okay. Throw rocks at me. Jerk. I can't get... Okay. I'm gonna... Oh, no. Bowtorn. Okay, I'll go sleep. We'll get this done. We'll get this done. There you are. Of course, right next to me. I unfortunately don't have a real weapon yet. So... And this... My base is not a place where I can sleep yet. Okay, wait, where's the... Ah! Okay, if the pig is attacking me, Shiver is definitely coming after me. I do not want this whole playthrough to be me just dying constantly. Oh, he's so far away. Yeah, I need to make a bed. I need to make a bed in my base. Hey, Mustafa. I'm gonna go to sleep. Alright. Have to fight the urge to run, because I'm completely starving again. Alright, take these berries. Oh, I didn't mean to place that there. Eat these berries. Finish the farm. Look at the horizon, see if there's any clay. There isn't. Not that I can see. Granite stones, you know what, just take them. Makes it easier to spot copper if you're cleaning up your granite stones. Where am I going? I'm going south. Going in the wrong direction. I will... This is patches of grass. Low fertility soil. Okay, that's nothing. Look different. Back to the farm. We're going to finish this. That's going to be the main goal of today, is to get that farm properly started. Well, it just started raining, which I feel is a nice mix. Oh, I should be getting grass out of this. because I want to make some cob. I've been putting a lot of stuff down with regular dirt blocks, and I think I might want to use some cob for that. Cob? I think that's what it's called. So we'll cut these. It's time to start hoeing. Got my hoe heads here. I think 3 should be enough. Hope so. Hope so. Get it? Let's grab some more. Alright. This is the most fun mechanic in the game. Is the right clicking of dirt. Right now I've got all that done. Time to plant all this flax we got. I think my calculations have been correct. I was mostly right. Pretty close to right about how many hoes I'd need, so hopefully I haven't overestimated or underestimated dramatically what's going on with the flax here. I think we'll get just a little bit over half with these seeds, and then we should have enough to have a little turnip farm over here as well. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. We'll keep on. Wait, where are my turnips? Gonna make some turnips. And I'm gonna make some spelt, because spelt is heat resistant. That should be good. Alright, turnips. Turnips are here. These are gonna have stunted growth, I'm pretty sure. I think just being in this warmer climate like guarantees that our turnips are gonna struggle. But we'll put those on this side. 5. There. And then we'll put some spelt seeds right here. And I will probably be wanting more farmland over here, but this is good for now. I think we're gonna call it here for today's episode. Yeah, it's been a pretty sweet episode so far. I'm curious what's in that forest behind me, but for now, I've made my farm. I'm gonna go look for some clay, and I'm gonna maybe do some building on the base. Kind of need clay to do the daub, but I should maybe go cut down some trees somewhere where I'm allowed. Make a couple more axes. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye!